Hi, my name is Jesse B, and you're listening to the sounds of the Puerto Rican gangster DJ Racer on the Freestyle Radio.
What's up, my man Jesse B? How's it going?
What's up? What's up, freestyle family? How you doing, DJ Racer in the building?
We doing good, brother. Thank you for taking the interview. Shirley reached out to you from Say a Lot of Promotions. You accepted the invitation. I greatly appreciate it. Everybody right now is loving Jesse B, man. Right now you hear the good music and Jesse B's name comes right with it.
Wow, what a blessing, man! I'm humbled, and it's my pleasure to be here. And I look forward to a great interview and a great show. I hear a lot of good things about this show here on Freestyle Radio.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Means a lot to me. So let's first of all, what I always like to do in these interviews is everybody that's on right now in the chat room, and we're broadcasting from 5 different stations. So I want everybody to get to know who Jesse B is. I know we all pretty much know who Jesse B is, right? But I want people to get to know the real Jesse B. So let everybody know what's up with you, what you're doing, what type of music you came from, and just I just want to hear all
Hello?
about it. Can you hear me, Jesse? Are we there?
Hello?
Yep, I'm here. Jesse? Jesse, you there? Hello?
Oh, I'm there now. Yeah, it cut off for some reason. I don't know. It was kind of strange.
No problem, no
Uh,
problem. So,
okay.
so how far did you get? Did I get?
No, you just said you want to let everybody know who Jesse B is and what the things are that I'm doing in the near future, and just letting everybody know a little about myself.
Awesome.
Am I
So,
correct?
yeah,
Am I
that's you.
correct?
You're 100% correct. I'm glad,
Okay.
sir. You're listening. That's awesome. So let's hear it, brother. Tell everybody who Jesse B is.
Well, Jesse B, formerly came from a group called Legacy out of Chicago, Illinois, and we put out a string of really good freestyle hits in the early '90s, and throughout the years we kind of just went our own ways and stuff like that, as most groups do in the freestyle business. Um, I decided to come back and record new music and come out as a solo artist. So what I did was I got back in the studio because I have a lot of love for this music, and music is in my heart and in my soul. I've never ever stopped loving music. So I decided to get back in the studio and help all the other great artists that are out there right now that are in these studios, and they're putting their hearts and soul into this music, whether they're old school or whether they're new school artists. Everyone's there's a lot of good artists that are in these studios working hard to put this music at the forefront where it needs to be. Freestyle music is a great genre of music, and it's been around for a very, very long time. And a lot of people think that Jesse B is a new artist. I'm not a new artist. I've been a part of music for 30 years, as you'll know when you hear one of my previous songs that I recorded when I was with Legacy. But when I got back in the studio, I decided to go ahead and record this new song, which you guys will hear tonight. And you guys have been hearing all your DJs playing. It's called Without Your Love. And I put my heart and soul into that song. And from what I hear, I guess it's doing pretty good. So I thank all the fans. So,
And it,
without the...
and
I'm sorry.
it's doing really good, man. Everywhere I turn, if any online station, anything you hear online, that everybody's giving you a lot of love and everybody's playing your music. Now, when you came back and you decided you want to get back into this industry, why freestyle?
Because, well, actually, what everybody's going to learn about Jesse B on this album is that I don't just do freestyle music. I do different genres of music also. This specific album, I'm going to make it a little different. It's going to have freestyle music on there, and it's going to have some Latin Caribbean reggaeton type of music on there too, which is actually going to be my next release. I have a new song called Un Besito, One Kiss. I'm going to release it around June 21st, if not on that day. And, I'm going to get it to you, Racer, and, I made an announcement the other day in one of my lives that you know us artists, whether it's freestyle, pop, R&B, rap, reggaeton, it doesn't matter. We are nothing, absolutely nothing without the fans. The fans are who love our music. The fans are who um, decide whether they want to listen to it or not. So, we're nothing without the fans. So when I did my live the other day on my Facebook, I made a major announcement, which I'm going to make right now. My new record, Un Besito, One Kiss, I'm giving it away for free. I'm giving it to all the fans. It's my gift to them. It's my gift to you guys, the DJs, and I hope everyone likes it. So, when you say why freestyle, I didn't just come back with the intentions of doing freestyle music. I came back with my first record as a freestyle record because I love freestyle music. Freestyle music is my heart. Freestyle music is where I come from. And I have a lot of fans that have been waiting a very, very long time for a new freestyle record from Jessee B. So that's why I decided to record Without Your Love and give them that. But on this album, I'm going to give them different flavors of music. I'm going to give them several freestyle songs. I'm going to give them several Latin, Caribbean, Spanish songs. I want them to enjoy music because we sometimes categorize ourselves and say, well, I'm a freestyle artist or he's a freestyle artist. No, we are called artists. That's why the word artist is behind it, because we create and we write music. So I don't know if you agree with me on that, but most people will. We are artists, and this is what we do. We do music, and we create music. So when I go in the studio, I create music, and I try to give the people good music and hope that they like it, and I do it for my fans, and I do it for the new people that want to become fans. So that's where I'm at with that.
Well, that's amazing. And do I agree with it? Absolutely. To me, this is the way I look at it. If you're a DJ, you're supposed to be able to play any type of music. It doesn't matter what it is. So if you can't do that, then don't call yourself a DJ, right?
I agree.
Same thing with a musician. I mean, they give you the music, you put it in front of you, and it may take you a little while to get the rhythm. It may take you a little while to put the beat behind it. But I guarantee once you get that beat going or that rhythm going, and you start throwing in the lyrics, it's gonna come natural, man. That's what and you know what? You call it, I know you call it artists. I like to call you guys musicians. I know a lot of people call me, if you don't play a trumpet or play the drum, you're not a musician. I disagree. If you can sing, if you can rap, if you can do anything, you are indeed a musician.
You are absolutely right about that.
So now that we know you're giving us free music, which hey, we love free music.
Who doesn't?
Heck yeah. Yeah. When can I know you probably don't have an approximate date, but about when can we expect that song to be released?
No, I just said it a few minutes ago. It's going to be released either on or about the 21st of June. So that's the date I got set on it, and I'm going to get it to all the places it needs to be and make it available for everyone to have. And like I said, it's my gift to you guys. When I recorded this record, also, again, I went in there, I put my heart and soul into it, and I really, really do hope everybody enjoys it. And, that's how I feel about it. I had a lot of people ask me, well, why? Well, why are you giving it away for free? Why are you going to do that? Because I love my fans, because I love music, and because to me, when I came back to do this, money's not everything, man. You got some people out there right now, and they're just going through some really, really tough times. You got people that are fighting cancer, by the way. Big ups to Saul Alvarez, and just other people that have gone for their surgeries for cancer, like Megan and everybody. Big ups to the people who have ill family members right now that are just going through tough times. Big ups to that person who lost his job yesterday and today doesn't know what he's going to do, so there's just so many much more important things out there. I mean, look at the divide in this country. You know what I'm saying? So, when people ask me, why are you doing that? Why are you giving it away for free, man? Because this is what I want to do. I love my fans. I love music. I want them to have something. So that's my reason for it.
And we appreciate it, man. I can't wait for it. But what I'm going to do is, see, you're going to give it away for free. But, see, my mastermind is already working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that song, I'm going to remix it, and I'm going to sell it for $1.29. I'm just kidding. I'm only kidding.
That's awesome. I'm actually honored that you even said I'm gonna remix it, man. So, I mean,
yeah, and you're gonna be real mad when I make all the money. You're gonna be like, damn, I should have sold that record.
Hey, man, you know what? It is what it is, man. I made that decision. It's gonna be put out there, and I just hope everybody enjoys it. You know what I mean? Because there's no ulterior motive behind it. I made a record, and I want to give it away. That's it.
That's awesome. And I'm going to say something, and then you can tell me if you disagree with my statement. But in today's industry, when it comes to music, I think it's safe to say no musician out there today is doing this to get rich. Unless, of course, you're a J-Lo or Puff Daddy or those guys. But what I'm talking about is just the regular artists. No one's doing this to get rich because everybody, see, I'll be 50 soon, right? So I've been around for a while, and back in the day, the reason so much money was made with records is because people had to buy the records to listen to it. But now with all the copying and getting it on YouTube and all that, the artists really get screwed, man. You guys really get screwed, and that's why I always tell everybody, just buy it. It's only $1, man. Just buy the damn thing.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's not the same like back in the 90s and everything. You used to actually have to buy the CD, buy the album, which did well for a lot of artists, Today, the online and the streaming and everything, it's not the same, So, you either put something out good and you become a sensation in a different way, or hope you get a lot of those $1.99s.
Exactly. So what I want to do now is I want to play one of your songs. So I'm going to let you decide. Do you want to play Without Your Love, or do you want everybody to listen to one of your old school songs back when you were with Legacy?
Okay, well we can retro back first. We'll let them hear Stay With Me Tonight first, so they can hear, one of the original songs that I sang back when I was with the group of Legacy, and then we'll give them that #1 hit, Without Your Love,
Okay, we'll do just that.
Let them know what Jessee B's doing today.
That's right. But before I play it, I want to tell everybody, when you guys hear this record that I'm going to play right now, when he was with Legacy, Stay With Me Tonight, a lot of you are going to say, I remember that record. I remember that record. That record was hot. With no further ado, Jessee B, here we go.
All right.
Hi, my name is Jessee B, and you're listening to the sounds of the Puerto Rican gangster, DJ Racer, on the Freestyle Radio.
Lovers Radio.
Now that was hot, and everybody that heard it, tell me you guys don't remember that song. That song was off the hook.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that.
So I want to talk to you a little bit about something because, social media is out there. And just so that you know that I do follow you and I see what you do out there in Facebook, is it really true that the other day was only your second time you've ever gone live on Facebook?
No, it was my second time going live on Instagram. I've done two. Well, actually, you're right. I've done 2 lives on Facebook, and I've done now 2 lives on Instagram. But that day that I was on Instagram, that was my second time ever on Instagram. I had did a live earlier in the day, and then I decided to go back on later in the afternoon. But that was my first day ever doing a live on Instagram. Now, the 2 lives that I did on Facebook, those were also my first 2 lives. So, I just want to give a big ups to all the people that tuned in. Each of the lives had like 2,000 views. So I just want to thank all my fans for tuning into those lives, listening to the announcements that I had to make.
And that was dope because when you were doing the second live on Facebook, I love the way the kids just came to you. And did they recognize who you were?
No, they just, those were kids that were playing in the park right there, and they came and they were just like, hey, are you doing a live? And they were like, what are you doing? I said, well, I'm doing, a live for, all my fans, that follow my music, and I just put them on, good kids, out there playing in the park, man, and, just trying to have a good time. So I went ahead and threw them on there.
That's dope, man. So now I want you to tell everybody what I know there's a lot of flyers out there, but what shows do you have coming up in the near future?
Okay, yeah. Well, Jessee B is going to be performing live at a couple of concert events. So I appreciate you, Racer, for giving me this little platform to announce these concerts because these concerts are going to be really, really, really huge. So I'll just go in order because the first concert is on June 1st. And the second concert that I'm going to be at is going to be on June 8th. So starting with June 1st, it's the Platinum Summer Series Freestyle Extravaganza. And this is brought to you by D. Marie, with sponsors, I believe, by Music Lovers Radio, if I'm not mistaken, and Vibes 24/7. You're right.
That's right. And just so everybody that's listening, I made the flyer for that event. So if you need a flyer, hit me up. I'll hook it up. Thanks a lot, Jessee.
There it is.
I like the way you threw that in. I like it. Good job.
Yeah. I got to promo my boy.
Love it.
So Platinum Summer Series Freestyle Extravaganza, D. Marie Entertainment. Okay, this is Saturday, June 1st in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, at Studio 200, which is 200 East Washington Street in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and performing live at this show. I mean, the lineup is super dope. We got Julio Mena coming to perform all his greatest cuts over there and his newest cuts, and I believe it's his record release party. So Julio Mena is going to be performing live at this show. We got the beautiful and talented Rochelle, coming to sing all her cuts too, Praying for an Angel, Holding On to Love. Rochelle's going to be there live in Milwaukee. And then you got your boy, Jessee B, coming there to perform all my cuts, my greatest hits, and my newest singles, Without Your Love and Un Besito, One Kiss. And this is all at 200 East Washington Street, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. D. Marie Entertainment. Coming with some heat. She's bringing new concerts to the scene. Be on the lookout for her. Okay, we're gonna have a meet and greet, and you can get your tickets at PlatinumSummerSeries.com for that. Okay, that's June 1st in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and concert number 2, which is like gonna be super phenomenal. Also, this is my boy Shy's big birthday beat bash, and this is in Brooklyn, New York. Okay, and the lineup for this is just crazy. And I'm going to start with the DJs that are going to be there. I believe it's hosted by a nice young man named Speedy, and you got DJ MDW, DJ Tomate, DJ Casper, Bad Boy Richie Rich Worldwide from La Mega Radio, and the artists that are performing here this lineup, listen, Racer, man, I don't know if you can get a crew of artists like this under one roof ever again. But we got the Nasty Boys performing live, Clear Touch, Tonasia, George Anthony, myself, Jessee B, Audie Medina from Philly, Alex of Latin Nation, Troy Guy from Desire, Ike Rio, Star Hansen, Mark Milan, JD Torres, Henry Vargas, Diddle D, Jay Mazur, Ty Bless, and Shy himself. Also, they got Miami Mike coming down, broadcasting live from there, with his special invited guest, DJ Anthony Mangini, Mike Anceloni, DJ Simply Nice, and Tony Sinapi. So this concert is at Colony 274 4th Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Okay, and this is June 8th. So if you're on the East Coast, get your tickets for this show. This show is going to be through the roof. I just named all those great freestyle artists that are going to be performing there, and I have the pleasure to share the stage with all that great talent. And I'm sure that you've played some of those records from some of them artists that I just announced. You got some legendary old school artists, and you got some of the new school artists, and who says you can't have old school and new school under the same roof? Am I right?
That's amazing. And the thing about it is, as you're saying all these names, and I hate to cut you off, I'm sorry, but as you were saying all these names, I got to say, I'm honored to say that I've interviewed more than 50% of them. As a matter of fact, I got Jay Mazur next week, and the week after that, I got Clear Touch. And I've already interviewed Shy, and I've already interviewed a bunch of those guys. And I want to give a shout out to Shirley from Shout It Out Promotions, because a lot of the names you said she supports as well. So, we got to give out the shout outs.
Yeah, I absolutely love Shirley. I'm sorry to cut you off. Shirley's amazing. She's a great supporter, and I absolutely love her. She's such a nice woman, and honestly, I give a big shout out and love and support to all the radio stations out there. Everybody's just been so great to Jessee B and playing my record and stuff like that, from Extreme Mix Radio to the Freestyle Radio to FMR to Vibes 24/7, just like La Radio Live. Just everybody's been so good, man. So, big ups to all the internet radio stations, because at the end of the day, we all have one common goal, and that's to put a platform for freestyle music, to put a platform for these great artists that are out there grinding and trying to get on these stages and trying to put these records out for everybody. So, big ups to everybody out there, all the internet radio stations and all the internet DJs and FM radio DJs that support this music. I got a lot of love for all of you guys, man. You guys do such a great job at promoting and pushing this music. And at the same time, you guys don't have to do this. Just the same way we don't have to go into these studios and spend our hard-earned money and put our blood and sweat into these records to put this music out for everyone. Like, you guys don't have to be countless hours also behind the turntables, creating these mixes, putting out these show tapes, doing what you guys do for everybody. So big ups to the DJs, It's like all big, one whole big unity behind this thing, from the fans to the DJs to the radio stations to the artists and to the promoters who bring the artists and the DJs into these cities and put them on these stages. I just hope that people realize that just what goes into something like this to keep this genre of music alive.
And check this out, because as you all know, if you guys are on Facebook, and if you're on Facebook and you don't know about this, then I don't know what Facebook you're looking at, but we put in this big thing that Stevie B and DJ Slice have been working real hard to put together. It's called Royalty Radio, and I'm honored for the Freestyle Radio and Music Lovers Radio to be part of that. And when I turned to the page, in just the second hour of when they announced it officially and said all these stations are on it, do you know who the first person I saw on that page with a clip already giving a shout out to Royalty Radio?
No, who was that?
Jessee B. You, my man. You, my man. You were the first one I saw. You were wearing a red shirt and you did a video and you were giving a shout out to Royalty Radio. And that's what I'm talking about because you're right on top of there to give everybody the props. And we appreciate that 100%.
I did that for my man Slice, and he didn't even have to ask me to do that. You see, I just want to support everything that comes out for this music. When that station was announced and everything, I just took it upon myself, and I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this for them. And he appreciated it. He was grateful for it. It's no different if I were to do something for you or for any other station. I got DJs and people that ask me for drops all the time, and I just do it for them, man, because, at the end of the day, man, even if some people feel a certain way about other people or some artists feel a certain way from other artists, at the end of the day, they got to see the bigger picture, and that's TEAM, man, team, man. That's the only way this is going to work. So a lot of people don't think like I think, man, but you know what? To each his own, man. I don't judge anybody, man. I just kind of stay, in the back, man, and just kind of do my own thing, man. And that's really it, So, shout out to Mag 7 out there. These boys here, they're doing their thing right now, man. They're in these studios working hard. Diddle D, my boy, just came out with Pray to You. Everybody, his song is available for download. Mark Milan, The Comeback, his song is available. My boy Fabian's record is coming out soon. Ty Bless is putting music out. Troy Guy's in the studio. Shy's getting ready to put new music out. I mean, these guys are just, working really hard to make this music, what it needs to be, So be on the lookout and support freestyle music. Support your artists. Support your promoters, support your DJs, and we'll continue to do and create great music for all the fans, because at the end of the day, man, that's what it's all about, man. We do it for them.
Awesome. Now, I want to ask you a question because in my interviews, I like to have fun. I like to have a good time and not just ask, generic questions. So I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to be totally 100% honest.
Okay.
A lineup like the Shy concert that you're going to do in New York on June the 8th.
Yeah.
When you got all those artists together in one place backstage, I need to know, what the hell do you guys do back there?
Backstage?
Yeah, backstage.
Well, me personally, I might go back there for a cup of water, man, but I like to be with the fans. Man, I'll go out there and take pictures. I'll go out there and shake hands. I'll go out there and give hugs. I'll go out there and sign autographs. I ain't got no problem walking out there. I'm not that dude that's just hiding behind the stage or anything like that. That's just not me. Like I just said, I'll go back there and get a drink of water and walk back out and say hello to everybody. So I don't know what everybody else will be doing back there, but I know what Jessee B will be doing.
Now let me tell you a story. 2 weeks ago, I went to the concert. It was out here. It was the freestyle concert, and it was 15 acts. I mean, everybody from Sugar Hill Gang to Trinier to Taylor Dane, everybody was there. Vanilla Ice was the closing act, everything, right? And I was excited. I went with my wife. I went with a couple of friends, and they gave me VIP seats, and I had backstage. I had everything, and I didn't see any artists, bro. I was so disappointed. There was only one artist that went back there and took pictures with the fan, and that was Trinier. No one else, no Shannon, Lisa, everybody was there, and not the only person that took her time to come out and take pictures with the fans was Trinier. So I'm glad you said what you did, brother, because a lot of them, unfortunately, I mean, they don't do that. And I gotta tell you, I was like a little kid in the candy store. I was like, well, I'm gonna take pictures with this person and this person, and I was just sitting there with I didn't get no candy. Like, I didn't get no pictures. I got one picture.
Yeah. Trinier's amazing. I had the pleasure of speaking and taking some pictures and being with her in Miami, Florida, when we did our concert for Saul Alvarez over there. And I can't tell you what reason. Artists have their reasons probably for why they don't kind of like mingle or go out, and actually do autographs and stuff like that. A lot of artists actually don't have time to stick around. Like they'll do the show and they immediately have to take a flight to go somewhere. So you might see some people that rush straight out of the event and they go straight to the airport. They jump on the plane and they leave, because they have to get back, And then you have some artists that probably that's just not their thing. You know what I mean? Then you have some artists that had bad experiences by going out there and being, out in the open like that, So, I don't know, whatever their reason would be for it. Like I said, I don't judge anybody on it, but Trinier, big ups to her for doing that for you, man, because, by us doing something like that, taking a picture or just going to sign an autograph, you don't know how special that could be to a fan. You don't know what you just did for that person. You might have made that person's whole week. You don't even know what kind of a week that person was having, but yet they got to meet you, take a picture with you, get an autograph from you, and you just changed maybe something really big in their life. I don't know, All I know is, when it comes to me and the question you just asked, that's how I do things. I'll go out there, I'll sign autographs, I'll take pictures, do what I got to do, and be with the people, and then be on my way.
Well, that's good, because when you come to LA, I hope with me, brother, I would love to take a picture with you. That would be amazing.
And I look forward to it. And I will be out in LA. I will be out in California, and I will be able to spend time out that way. And I look forward to it. I hope that the promoters in California start opening their arms for some of these other artists, that haven't gotten a chance to hit the West Coast yet, and book us and bring us out that way. That's why it's such a great honor to have people like you on a platform that can put this music in some of those promoters' ears and say, hey, bring Jessee B to the West Coast. Bring Diddle D to the West Coast. Bring Shy. Bring the Max 7. Bring these guys out there. We've seen some of these shows out here, and, it's been year after year, but we want to hear some of this new stuff or some of these old school artists that have new stuff. So, if the call ever comes, I'm there for sure, and I'm definitely going to link up with you, man, and definitely will get that picture for you.
Awesome. Looking forward to it. So now let's talk about the one and only Without Your Love. Tell us a little about that song. I'm going to play it, but I want to hear a little bit about it. What inspired you to make it? Come on now.
Okay. Well, actually, this song, I wrote this song years ago. It was just kind of just like put on a shelf for me for a little while. But I got together with a guy that I know for roughly 30 years. Just a super good dude. Great producer, Sal Medina. Sal Medina produced this track, and we both put our minds together on it, and he just, he came up with just a phenomenal track. And I wrote the lyrics years ago, so what I did was when I took it off the shelf, I kind of touched it up a little bit. I changed things, because when you go into a studio to record a song with something and you come out of there, you never go into a studio and come out with the same product. It just never happens. You'll go in one way, but you're coming out with a completely different thing and a different song, which what you took in with you in the first place. So when I did this record, I made some changes to it. I put Spanish in it. I did chants in it. I threw a nice rap in there, and I'm glad that the people accepted it well. I got some female vocals at the end of the song, by a great artist named Amp. So this artist, laid her vocals down at the end of this record, and it was just great, great, great. So that's what the whole story is on Without Your Love. Big ups to Sal Medina, and thank you to all the DJs from the East Coast to the Midwest to Florida, just everybody that has supported this record and has been playing it. It's went number one on 3 internet radio stations right now, and it's currently still number one on one of them. So I'm hoping this Sunday it's still number one, because it's been number one for 2 weeks in a row. So all my fans keep voting in number one. And this song is called Without Your Love on the Freestyle Radio.
Music Lovers Radio.
Yo, that was tight, man. I gotta tell you, that's amazing, and it's doing fantastic.
Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that.
I can't wait.
Glad.
I can't wait to see what you're gonna come up with next. I honestly can't. It's gonna be amazing.
Well, it's coming soon, so I look forward to the release of this next record, Un Besito, One Kiss, and I hope the fans enjoy it. I hope the fans like it, and it's my gift to you guys.
Thank you so much, brother. So, again, I want to thank you again from the bottom of my heart for coming on the station, treating us with a great interview, man. You are a gentleman and a scout. I appreciate and respect everything you're doing out there for the industry, and I hope you keep it going, and I hope that you get everything, and I tell this to all the artists, anything you need from us, from the radio stations, just let us know, and we got you.
Thank you so much, DJ Racer, for having me today. It was my pleasure to be here, and I look forward to seeing all the fans soon. Look out for the concerts that I just mentioned. You know, June 1st in Milwaukee. If you're out in the Midwest, head over there. Check me out in concert. If you're out in Brooklyn, Colony 274, June 8th, Shy's birthday bash. And big ups to Shirley. Thank you so much. And, big ups to Rosemary out there. Thank you so much. And big ups to everybody out there that supports Jessee B and loves my music. DJ Racer, you're an amazing guy. You're a great DJ. And I was very, very happy to be on your show today.
Thank you, brother. That means a lot to me. Have a great weekend, and please be safe out there, brother.
You too. Goodbye,
right.
Freestyle World. I love you guys.
Peace out, Jessee.
Peace out.
Bye. All right, guys. So there you have it, Jessee B. I knew this was going to be a great interview. I talked to him a little bit on the phone before the interview, and I could tell right off the back just from speaking to him that it was going to be a great interview. He's down to earth. He's genuine. What you see is what you get. Great interview. Thank you again, Shirley. Thank you again for hooking it up. Let's get the second half of the show